This is a Trident Disabilities audio archive recording. The Costa Latina. Formed in 2005, Latino-owned and operated. December 1st to December 14th, 2023. Creating a dream team for the community. Most people know the agony a toothache can cause. Add to that the difficulty of finding a Spanish-speaking dentist in the Gulf Coast. One can easily lose hope. While many have found relief in the professional dental services from doctors Miriam Perdomo and Daphne and Elias Gonzalez in Pensacola, options for Latino families are increasing, particularly for low-income patients. Dr. Gabriel Hernandez aims to create a facility where families in Escambia County can learn more about oral health and maintain healthy teeth for a lifetime. Part of the healthcare network of Community Health of Northwest Florida, Hernandez provides adult and pediatric dental care in Pensacola and Cantonment. Mariachi Sold to Mexico receives recognition during Pensacola show by Angel Juan Sanchez. In Pensacola, Florida, on Saturday, November 18th, Mariachi Sold to Mexico and Maestro Jose Herrera received recognition from the government of Mexico through the Mexican consulate in Orlando at the Sanger Theater in Pensacola. With a full house at the majestic Sanger Theater in Pensacola, Maestro Jose Hernandez and the Mariachi Sold to Mexico received recognition from the Mexican consulate in Orlando. On behalf of the titular consul, Juan Sabines Guerrero, of the attached consul Vicente Colmenares, presented the recognition to the Mariachi de Sold to Mexico. During the concert, and accompanied by Grace Resendez McCaffrey, CEO of La Costa Latina and leader of the migrant community in Pensacola, gave a speech recognizing the great work of the Maestro Hernandez and was said to be a promoter of Mexican culture and music in the United States. Pensacola Beach lifeguards hosting tryouts December 9th and December 16th. In Pensacola Beach, Florida, Pensacola Beach lifeguards will host a tryout on Saturday, December 9th and 16th for individuals looking for a challenging, rewarding, and exciting job with a starting pay of $18.35 an hour. The trial will take place at the University of West Florida Aquatic Center, located at 11,000 University Parkway, Building 72. Applicants are asked to arrive at least 15 minutes early and bring all relevant certifications to the tryout event. Position requirements for employment include the following: able to swim 600 yards in a pool in 10 minutes or less, able to run 1.5 miles on a track in 12 minutes or less, be at least 16 years old, possess a valid driver's license, and attending and passing a tryout is required to be considered for employment. If you pass the physical test in the allotted time and meet all the other requirements, you will be scheduled for an interview. If selected to be hired, you will receive paid training, and training includes, but is not limited to, successfully passing 80 hours of open water training and emergency medical training. For more information, please email lifeguards@myescambia.com or call Water Safety Chief Dave Greenwood at 850-554-4302. Equipo de Sueño. Continued Part 1. Part of the healthcare network of Community Health of Northwest Florida, Hernandez provides adult and pediatric dental care in Pensacola and Cantonment. Hernandez grew up in Miami and attended NYU College of Dentistry. Raised by his Cuban parents and serving a large Honduran community in New Orleans, Hernandez is eager to serve Spanish-speaking patients in Escambia County. Adding to the commitment of the community, Ronnie Gonzalez has joined Hernandez's staff. Born in Piura, Peru, Gonzalez also lived in Miami in his youth and works as Hernandez's dental assistant. He brings with him dental experience in military service and private practice, and influence from his mother, who was a nurse. Hernandez and Gonzalez share the goal of helping improve the health in the area, and Gonzalez says he feels a tremendous amount of compassion for Spanish speakers that are in pain and reaching out for help on social media. In addition to having a dental care provider that speaks Spanish, the duo is very much aware of the need to educate Latino families about proper oral health, especially those with small children. Among the most common obstacles families face are proper diet, hygiene, fear, and cost. Hernandez pointed out that proper dental care and maintenance are not expensive, but fixing dental issues are. Teeth can last your lifetime, Hernandez said, pointing out common habits children grow up with that create poor dental health conditions. Drinking too much juice, going to sleep with a bottle, he said. That's how kids get cavities. Hernandez added that parents are receptive to learning how to make these small changes that can make a big difference for their children. This motivates him in his work. One of the biggest cultural changes Hernandez and Gonzalez hope is to see more patients seeking maintenance care like cleanings and checkups twice every year rather than cosmetic options. Hernandez said that while braces are sometimes necessary, they can be a bigger health problem for patients that don't practice good regular oral hygiene or eat a healthy diet. Adults who exacerbate conditions with smoking, drinking excessive alcohol, and even exposure to human papillomavirus, also known as HPV. Latinos mostly see a dentist when they are in pain. We need to change that, Hernandez said. That's why he said, I'm creating a dream team. Gonzalez added that the office is now performing double the amount of extractions and procedures in a day than before he joined Hernandez's team. Community Health Northwest Florida makes regular dental care maintenance more accessible by providing healthcare services on a sliding scale. Most services are available at a low or no cost. Hernandez adds that they are the only dental office that accepts Medicaid in Escambia and Santa Rosa County, the highest number of Medicaid recipients in the state of Florida. We do have a walk-in clinic in the morning every day, Monday through Friday, Gonzalez said. We usually have about 15 to 20 people waiting, but that is more like an ER, where you'll usually get medicine, get the infection out, get you out of pain, Hernandez said, explaining the treatment buys more time. But when it gets to the point that you are calling or coming in for an emergency visit, it is because you are hurting, and most likely that the tooth is gone, Gonzalez added. That tooth is coming out, he said. Patients may have to wait, but Hernandez assures that the patients will be seen. His dream team aims to make those visits better experiences, with reducing the need for emergency services and increasing communication and education. Keep your pets healthy and safe from holiday hazards. Holidays bring families and friends together, but can also mean potential harm for pets. Table foods, ornaments, and other holiday items can be harmful to cats and dogs. Every year, veterinarians at the LSU Veterinary Teaching Hospital see an increase in a variety of digestive diseases during the holiday season. The holidays are a great time to cook with and enjoy chocolate. However, chocolate is very toxic to pets and can cause gastrointestinal, cardiovascular, and neurological disease, including vomiting, rapid heart rate, high blood pressure, overexcitation, and seizures. If you think your dog may have ingested chocolate, signs to watch for include vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, agitation, increased thirst, an elevated heart rate, and in severe cases, seizures. Table food can cause dogs to suffer from acute gastroenteritis and inflammation in the stomach and intestines, or pancreatitis. In both diseases, dogs experience severe vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and listlessness. Bones may lead to obstructions in the esophagus, the stomach, or the intestines and lead to severe digestive signs. Furthermore, grapes, raisins, and onions are foods that dogs and cats should not receive. They are toxic to pets and can cause potentially fatal diseases, such as acute kidney failure, anemia, or seizures. Most ornamental plants, such as poinsettias, mistletoes, holly, etc., can cause stomach upset. Decorating your home is a lot of fun, but not if your pets consume too many of it. Many decorations usually involve electrical cords, so please check to make sure your pets are not chewing on them, as electric shock may have devastating consequences. Also, some pets may try to eat batteries, so please make sure they are put away safely. The weather in December and January can be quite chilly, even in Louisiana, so please remember to bring your outside pets inside overnight if a hard freeze is forecast. If your pet becomes sick or if you think that it may have ingested something harmful, contact your veterinarian immediately. Delays in seeking veterinary help may seriously complicate your problem. If your pet requires medical care after hours, you can bring your pet to an emergency veterinary hospital. Pet insurance is available in a variety of options that suit many different families' situations. Visit more at www.petinsurancequotes.com/pet-insurance/ American-Annual-Hospital-Association.html. FW Church invites community to annual live nativity celebration. In Fort Walton Beach, Florida, First Baptist Church at Fort Walton Beach will present the 35th live nativity celebration from Thursday, December 14th through Wednesday, December 20th. The live nativity is open from 6 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. each night. The event is free. First Baptist refers to the live nativity as a gift to the community. The entrance to the nativity field is at the corner of 2nd Street and Church Avenue. Parking is available in the church parking lot. This year's event will not include a drive-thru option. By walking through, guests will get their picture taken with Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, as well as 3 wise men. Picture will be waiting for visitors to pick up as they exit the event. The family photo in the nativity is a keepsake that now stretches back to over 3 decades. Last year, over 800 family portraits were taken in the nativity scene. Visitors can pet and feed the miniature donkeys, sheep, and Naomi the camel. Children receive a candy cane and they learn the Christian story behind its invention. The church provides cookies, coffee, or hot chocolate. If the weather is cold, there are fire pits to gather around to keep warm. Each night there will be live singing and music, courtesy of the First Baptist Church Music Ministry. This celebration of the birth of Jesus includes angels, Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, the 3 magi, and shepherds. An illustration of the complete salvation story will be represented by reenactments of Jesus' miraculous birth, crucifixion, and resurrection with Roman soldiers at the cross and angels of the empty tomb. First Baptist Church was led by the late Dr. Bill Buckaloo and his wife, Jane, in the congregation 35 years ago when the church started the live nativity. Josh Nelson, Buckaloo's former ranch manager and now the Rockin' BAB owner, has continued Buckaloo's legacy of providing the animals for the live nativity. For more information on Free Baptist gifts to the community, go to fbefwsb.org. The Salvation Army of Pensacola seeks volunteer bell ringers. In Pensacola, Florida, the Salvation Army of Pensacola is seeking volunteers to ring the bells at the Red Kettles this Christmas season. The annual campaign is the Salvation Army's primary fundraising initiative, providing life-changing programs and services for our community throughout the year, including food assistance programs, shelter for people experiencing homelessness, emergency financial assistance, youth programs, and disaster response. For more than 125 years, the Salvation Army's Red Kettles have stood as a beacon of hope during the holiday season, said Captain Stephen Wildish. Becoming a volunteer bell ringer is easy. Just visit registertoring.com. Enter your zip code and follow the simple steps. You'll be registered in no time. Ring the bells with friends, family, coworkers, or your church or civic group. All are welcome. Volunteer opportunity details include the start date being immediately and the end date being December 23rd. The days last Monday through Saturday, and to become a volunteer bell ringer, visit registertoring.com and follow the Z prompts or contact Captain Stephen Wildish at 850-432-1501 or via email at stephen.wildish@usss.salvationarmy.org. Volunteering as a bell ringer is an excellent opportunity to give back to the community while spreading the joy of the season. Whether you could spare a few hours or several days, the Salvation Army of Pensacola has flexible opportunities. Independent films shot entirely on the Emerald Coast to premiere in December. In Fort Walton Beach, Florida, Purple Hair Productions announced the premiere of their first feature film, Zombies. The Purple Carpet event is set to take place on December 17th at Regal Santa Rosa, located at 300 Mary Esther Boulevard. In Mary Esther, for ticket information, go to www.purplehairproduction.com/zombies-the-movie. Written and directed by Alicia Marie, Zombies is a sci-fi comedy starring Terrence Blackburn, Alicia Marie, D. Durrell Bennett, Keandra Turner, Shannon Williams, and Thomas Carter Rochester. The premiere will kick off at 5 p.m. with a Purple Carpet event, followed by the screening of the film starting at 6 p.m. Purple Hair Productions, LLC, aims to develop a lucrative film industry in Northwest Florida that promotes local talent, small businesses, and the Emerald Coast. Opioid Abatement Funding Survey open now until December 20th. In Escambia County, Florida, Escambia County's Opioid Abatement Funding Advisory Board is seeking public input for uses for funding from the National Opioid Settlement. The public is asked to share their opinion by completing a survey no later at the end of the day, Wednesday, December 20th. The survey can be completed online and emailed to homelessness@myescambia.com. Complete the survey online at myescambia.com/opioid abatement funding survey. Click here to access a printable version of the survey. Printed surveys can also be completed and dropped off at the below Escambia County libraries and community centers. Funding is intended to be used for programs that will benefit the community. The four main categories are identified to help to address the opioid epidemic: criminal justice, prevention efforts from monitoring drug trafficking, treatment in jail or prison, and upon release, referral to treatment after release, drug courts that by require services for treatment as a condition of probation. Harm reduction includes support efforts to prevent or reduce overdose deaths or other opioid-related harms through evidence-based or evidence-informed programs or strategies. Prevention includes strategies to prevent all levels of substance use, including services for individuals, families, communities, and general society. And treatment and recovery includes designed to help people bring to stop using these substances, remain sober and drug-free, improve health and wellness, and strive to reach their full potential. Recovery is a lifelong process. For questions or more information, please email homelessness@myescambia.com. Continued Part 1 Mariachi Sold in Mexico. At the Sanger Theater located in the city center, Consul Vicente Colmenares mentioned that the mariachi was recognized in 2011 by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage of humanity and has been an expression of their culture and history of Mexico through the lyrics of their songs spanning the entire country. He recognized that Mexican music and its lyrics are recognized in other countries, particularly in the United States, thanks to singers and musicians such as Maestro Jose Hernandez and Mariachi Sold in Mexico. In red charro suits with gold details, the elegant Mariachi de Sol sang to their audience who, with great euphoria, surrendered to the presentation, singing, dancing discreetly, doing coordinated choruses in an improved way, highlighting a mezzo-soprano voice among the attendees who accompanied the choruses with great elegance, and the mariachis played their instruments with great mastery, including harp, violins, vihuela, vitarrón, and trumpets, delighting their audience with Mi Gran Amor by Jose Hernandez, El Cascabel Huapango from Veracruz, popularized by composer Lorenzo Barceleta, Castro Tragos de Bitter Licor by Ramon Ayala, El Rey by Jose Alfredo Jimenez, Mi Tired of Roguele by Jose Alfredo Jimenez, Volver Volver by Fernando Z. Maldonado, Silent Night, Merry Christmas, performed in English and Spanish, El Son de Negra, Mexican folklore, and closing masterfully with Viva Mexico. 20 lucky attendees of the show won free tickets awarded in a contest conducted by La Costa Latina on their Facebook page. Escambia County Animal Welfare rescues duck injured by arrow. In Escambia County, Florida, on November 16th, Lead Animal Welfare Officer Meredith Robertson responded to a call about a Muscovy duck that had been hit by an arrow. The injured duck was spotted by several concerned residents in the Wildwood Lakes neighborhood, but she kept her distance from anyone trying to rescue her. Although the arrow appeared to be a toy arrow without a sharp tip, Sergeant Robertson said nearby residents were still concerned for the safety of the duck, along with the safety of other ducks that inhabit the lakes and canals in the neighborhood. Sergeant Robertson was also worried about the duck, which appeared to be less than a year old and was unable to fly due to the injury. After several unsuccessful attempts to catch the elusive duck, a nearby resident let Sergeant Robertson borrow a canoe to assist with the rescue effort. She was finally able to catch the duck, using one arm to hold it while paddling back to shore with her other arm. Escambia County Animal Welfare transported the duck to the Wildlife Sanctuary of Northwest Florida, where she received appropriate veterinary care, including radiographs and an exam. The duck is expected to make full recovery, and she will be transported to a partner agency for adoption once recovered. City of Mobile to host scrap tire collection event Saturday, December 9th. In Mobile, Alabama, the City of Mobile and its nonprofit partners will host Scrap Tire Amnesty Day on Saturday, December 9th, to give Mobilians an easy way to dispose of old and unwanted tires at no cost. According to the Scrap Tire Management Council, an average of one scrap tire is created annually for each U.S. motorist on the nation's roadways. That means tens of thousands of scrap tires are being created annually in the City of Mobile. With so many motorists, disposing of tires properly is very important to protect the local environment and keep our community clean. We want to make it easy for Mobilians to do the right thing, Mayor Sandy Simpson said. This event allows residents to dispose of unwanted scrap tires responsibly. Scrap tires that are improperly disposed of or dumped can lead to environmental degradation and potentially create additional breeding habits for mosquitoes and other pests. Volunteer cleanup organizers and litter crews regularly encounter them in the community. The event on December 9th aims to prevent future illegal dumping. Volunteers from Osprey Initiative and the Student Conservation Association, Inc. will work alongside City of Mobile employees to collect scrap tires at 3 drop-off locations from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Saturday, December 9th. City of Mobile residents can bring 4 tires per person to any drop-off location free of charge. You can find details about all 3 drop-off locations. Mobile County is also hosting an event on Saturday, December 9th in Irvington that will allow county residents to drop off unwanted scrap tires. More information about that Operation Clean Sweep is available at www.mobilecounty.al.gov/latest-news/fall-cleaning-4operation-clean-sweep-dates-set/.